You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you who are listening around the world. It is Wednesday, October the 2nd. Hump day, baby. Hump day. You in the middle of the week. Almost there. You're almost there. Listen, guys, it's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Right now, it's about 73 degrees, going up to a high about 95. It's going to be hot. And I got to get out early this morning because I got to go and get me some new tires for my car. So I will be out and about before it gets hot. Yes, it's supposed to be a scorcher today. You would think that the temperature was dropping. And it did drop for like a week. It was so beautiful. Like I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Now it's 95. What can you say? You can't complain. Hope you started your day off well. I did. You know, I woke up early this morning. Now, I don't know. I just woke up in a good mood, thinking about stuff. I don't wake up in a bad mood, but some mornings I wake up in an exceptional good mood. You know, and it's like, wow, today is a really, I don't know. It felt really good. You know, probably because I got some rest yesterday. I wasn't feeling my top yesterday. I wasn't in a bad mood, but I wasn't feeling my top. I was kind of tired, and I need to go and get my vitamin levels checked because sometimes when they start to go too low, you know, you can feel a little tired. So I need to get that checked. So, you know, I'm on this thing about taking care of myself while I'm taking care of my business because I'm just as important as a business. So I got to do that thing. All right, so listen, let's go ahead and just jump on in here to the horoscopes. Today is October the 2nd. Our daily horoscopes is brought to you by a noted astrologer, Mike Mathias. And we ain't gonna wait. We just gonna go right on in. Jump in, baby. Aries, abrupt changes in your home may send you for a loop. Money problems will be difficult to deal with if you have a partner. Travel will promote new romantic encounters and additional cultural knowledge. Okay, do some traveling today. And talk about the money. If you and your partner got some issues with money, talk about it because money can destroy a marriage or a relationship. It can. Taurus, you can make money if you put your savings into conservative investments. Females may put demands or added responsibilities on you. Don't hesitate to talk to your partner about rekindling your relationship. Get the spark flying again, baby. Do what you got to do to make it happen. Sometimes you get so complacent and so used to the person it gets boring. It's the same old. Then you got to try to figure out what you got to do to get the fire started again. Yes. You want to keep it burning. Keep the flame burning. Gemini, be sure to pay attention to your financial status. Invite friends over. Don't be too quick to judge those you live with. Listen, don't be too quick to judge. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we can be so quick. That's a third money horoscope I just read. So be sure to pay attention to your financial status too. Watch your money. Watch the coins, Gemini. Watch the coins. Cancer, take time to catch up on gossip and make plans to do a little adventure traveling. Okay. Concentrate on spending time with your children. You may have the day off, but your thoughts will be on work and your cash situation. It's all about the money today, baby. I already know it. Michael is sending me the horoscopes, and every one of them is about money so far. Some money in there somewhere. Leo, you may need to make a few alterations to your living arrangements. Any capricious behavior will confuse loved ones, and your mood swings will result in loneliness. Don't overextend yourself in order to add luxury items to your entertainment center. Oh Lord, you're gonna be in a bad mood today. You should just stay by yourself in a room. Don't put that on other folks, Leo. Today, just stay to yourself, breathe it out, do some meditations, all that good stuff. Virgo, don't promise to deliver the goods if you aren't positive that you can meet the deadline. Use your energy wisely. If you want help, that's great. But if they try to take credit for your work, you will have to set them straight. Yeah, set them straight, Virgo. Don't let nobody take no response. Don't let them take credit for what you do, especially if you did some hard work. All right, listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Mike Mathias right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
Yeah. Time flies imagine you could see everybody else's dream, what a comfort it would be. All along, standing strong, the way it ought to be. But you can never walk alone on your way to being free. We're only human after all. Nothing could make us fall apart. I'm ready to answer for what I've done wrong in my life. It's nothing, I promise. It's not enough to make you cry. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Yeah, it's not that big a deal when I think about it now. We should never be afraid to believe in it somehow. 'Cause we're only human after all. Nothing can make us fall apart. Whoa. I'm ready to answer for what I've done wrong in my life. It's nothing, I promise. It's not enough to make you cry. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. We're only human. We're only human. We're only human after all. We're only human. We're only human. We're only human after all. Hear me when I say I'm ready to answer for what I've done wrong in my life. It's nothing, I promise. It's not enough to make you cry. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. We're only human. We're only human after all. At the end of the day, we're only human. We're only human after all.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thiason. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Don't take offense at comments made by coworkers. Sit back and observe, regardless of how hard that might be. You can stabilize your personal relationship if you're willing to communicate honestly. Okay? Sit back and observe. Shut your mouth. Don't say nothing, Libra. Just watch. Watch. Get the eagle eye and watch. Scorpio, uncertainties regarding your home and family are evident. A romantic infatuation from your past may surface if you frequent places that you both used to go. Don't be afraid to pursue unfamiliar grounds. Listen, why you keep going to the same places y'all used to go to? I think you're trying to bump into them, Scorpio, because you know they're going to be there because we used to go here. Don't do it. Because if it didn't work the first time, chances are it probably won't work the second. That's not true. It might. Maybe if you both have matured some and, you know, overcame whatever the thing was that broke you up in the first place, it might work out. Sagittarius, get involved in worthwhile endeavors to meet new friends. You won't be able to keep a secret. Rely on yourself and you will look good to your superiors. Yes. Listen, you won't be able to keep a secret. Try to keep the secret, Sagittarius. Because it's not supposed to be out if it's a secret. You know what I'm saying? All right, Capricorn. You will be able to get to the bottom of things today. Joint ventures might prove to be unfavorable. A new image can be the result if you change your look. Watch out for them joint ventures today, Cap, because it's not going to be in your favor, baby. Watch it. Aquarius, try not to overreact to the loss. You can make major gains if you talk to your boss about your findings. Your changing attitudes may be causing concern for your partner. Uh-oh. Are you going through some mood swings? What's the attitude out? Watch out now. All right, my fellow fish Pisces. Someone may be trying to damage your reputation. Uh-oh. I always talk about your rep is what your rep, integrity, that's all you got. If you ain't got money, your reputation got to do the thing for you. You be a real chatterbox today. I'm a real chatterbox most days. You must watch your tendency to spend whatever you make. Yeah, I'm not that person, but I'm pretty much a real chatterbox most days, so that's why I do this show, y'all. But listen, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'll be here at 10 a.m. instead of 11. 10 a.m. tomorrow, I'll be broadcasting live at 10 a.m. So if you used to listen to me at 11, tune in at 10. If you do come at 11, I've already recorded the show at 10 o'clock, okay? Because I'll be here live at 10 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go out. So I want to do the show. I don't want to miss a show if I don't have to. If I got to do it early, I got to do it early. That's all. I'm thinking about changing the time anyway. All right. That's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow with Mike Tyson to give us more of what the stars have in store for you on the horoscopes tomorrow. But let's go and move on to some news you can use. Okay, so sometimes I have these stories that I just can't make up because they're just so crazy. I mean, sometimes I just they come up and I'm like, okay, I can't make this up, right? So this story right here is a beware story. Beware. Pay attention. Set up alerts. My phone has so many alerts from my bank account on. It is crazy. Because I want to know every time there's a charge coming into any of my accounts. So I have all kind of alerts on my phone. It's crazy because it goes off in the middle of the night. If a charge comes in, a lot of my stuff is on automatic debit. So charges will come in, I get a bunch of alerts. But that makes me stay aware of what's going on because sometimes I forget, like I got a whole lot of stuff going on. Like I'm running 2 businesses, I'm consulting, I'm launching new businesses, I'm trying to get t-shirts done. I got a lot going on. I'm trying to promote books, so I have a lot going on. But anyway, I keep this story up. Cannot. So at the Miami Dolphins game on Sunday, this guy bought 2 beers, right? So he does what he do. He gave the guy because the guy was walking around selling the beer. So he's like a mobile vendor sort of. Like they walk through the stadium, they sell beer and peanuts and things like that. And so the guy came through and this guy ordered 2 beers from the guy who had the little credit card machine and the beers. And so the guy paid for the beers and about a few minutes later, he get an alert on his phone that someone just charged him $724. And he was like, $724? He know he had just bought the 2 beers. So apparently, the person who was selling the beers for the stadium, he got hired. He was hired by the one of the vending companies at the stadium. He charged the guy $724 for 2 beers. And I guess he thought the guy wasn't gonna pay attention, but so this guy went to jail. Yep, the Miami-Dade police picked him up and took him to jail. And you know why? Because he overcharged $724. I can't make this up. I can't. He had the $700. Now here's the thing. What if the guy didn't have the alerts on his phone? He probably would have got it back. But the problem with that is you don't want people charging your card $724. Now his card is compromised. Because if I was him, I would totally get rid of that card because ain't no telling what happened. He might have had some kind of one of them scanner machines or something. Yep. So the guy was working for a company called Rocket Man, according to Gwinnett Daily Post. He was a subcontractor, and he was a walk-in vendor is what they call it. And he charged that man $724. Now, just because he tried to get slick, now he has a bond of $10,000. Dummy. We call him the big dummy of the day. I can't make it up, y'all. I'm telling people are something serious. You got to watch them. You got to watch them all the time. When I go to a drive-through window, I be looking through the window like, let me make sure my card is right there. Because sometimes they'll take your card and they'll, they just send it in like, what's taking you so long to give me my card? Swipe the card and give it back. Shouldn't take you that long to do that. All right, let's move on. People helping people. This is a great story. I love these stories. Warrick Dunn, Atlanta Falcon Warrick Dunn. He gave his 172nd house away. Yes, isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful. His 172nd home family in Lilburn. He gave Warrick Dunn. He gifts that to a family. I think that is so amazing. That he has taken the time to say, let me help some people. and it's a good thing. I talked about this yesterday because there's a new house. I think it was Monday. There's a new affordable housing complex that was built in Norcross to address homelessness in county. And the fact that Warrick has said, you know what, let me help somebody out. Can you imagine if all the people, and I know there are a lot of people that do put their money, right? And I know they donate to a lot of organizations, but here's the thing. Sometimes we don't know where that money goes. But can you imagine being able to give someone a furnished home? Yeah. Yep. A furnished home. Can you imagine that? Yep. So Warrick has done that. That's his 172nd house. He donated to South Sudanese immigrant. Her name was Grace Sereno. She came to the USA without a friend or relative to rely on. She said she was fortunate to have been educated in reading, writing, and speaking English that helped her to land a job to support 3 children through life's ups and downs. She feels like she can finally start new. Even though she went through so much disappointment of a divorce, that was not the end of her life, she says. She said that on the stoop of her new home in Lilburn on Tuesday, God has opened doors to this house. Let me tell you, God would make some things happen you don't even know. I'm telling you, just lean on him for a minute. Lean on him. I feel like crying right now. Because you got to lean on him sometime. When you can't lean on nobody else, you can always lean on God. And let me tell you, he is there. Some good things happened for my husband over the weekend. I was like, yesterday, I was like, look at God. And he's like, I know, right? That's what my friend Ella said. It's so funny. Because God would do it. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Sereno's home is his 172nd home. Dunn's charity, Home for the Holidays, has provided down payment assistance for and presented. Sereno's home was one of a plot of 3 homes in Gwinnett Habitat Humanity was building next to each other in Lilburn. I remember talking about that story. A $10,000 donation from Aaron's help provide appliances and electronics. Kudos to Aaron's for doing that. Aaron's is an appliance store, so if you don't know who they are, so they provided $10,000 to get the appliance put in the house and the electronics. Sereno helped build the house with the Habitat crew this summer and planned to move in with her 2 sons and daughter this fall. She made it. She's going to be in her house in time for the holidays. Man, that's great. That is great. She said, I was speechless to see all of the beautiful stuff in the house. That is amazing. I wonder how they decide who gets the house. Is there like a lottery or something? I don't know. It sounds great. The home's living room was complete with a new TV and an Xbox One. The kitchen, pantry, and refrigerator was fully stocked. Sereno's 3 children, Scott, 13, Julian, 9, and Poland, each had their own fully furnished, decorated bedroom. Isn't that nice? They're so happy, she said. Even they did not know how blessed they was. That is beautiful. So kudos to Aaron's Habitat for Humanity, who has made this possible for this family. They're going to be in their house in time for the holidays. Just in case you guys don't know it, I'm a straight up holiday junkie for the fall holidays. And when I say fall, I mean Christmas and Thanksgiving. Like, I love this time of the year. I love it. I love it. Kudos. Let's give Warren a round of applause. Warren, Habitat for Humanity, and Aaron's for all of the great things they've done. Because Warren knows his mother was a single mother, and she was also killed in the line of duty. So he knows what it's like to go through hard times. And that's just something he want to give back. And I think that's amazing. You know, I think he's using what God has given him to help others. Just think about that for a second. That's great. You know, if you can build a house for somebody, put some furniture, buy them a TV. I love doing stuff like that. They tell me all the sucker. I am. I'm a sucker for good. All right, let's give them a round of applause. I am a sucker for good. I am. I love good. All right, listen, I'm going to go to my next song, and I'll be back to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. I am a sucker for good. I love good. I love great stories. I love people doing great things. But listen, I'll be back. Stay tuned.
some loving, baby, and I never let you down. Let you down, let you down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby, we got chemistry. You give me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars. Written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me. Take me to your heart. Take me to your soul. Never drawn apart. 'Cause I belong to you. Be my guiding star. 'Cause I need your loving, baby. And never let me down. Let me down, let me down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby, we got chemistry. You gave me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars. Written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You and me, written in the stars.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell, currently giving you a daily rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Ooh, this is a feature story right here, man. So this has been a big controversy down here in Georgia, and quite a few states, as a matter of fact. But a federal judge has blocked House Bill 481. That is the heartbeat bill. It has been blocked by a federal judge. That happened yesterday. Yes. Here's the thing. I'm not pro-abortion. I'm not. But I'm just not pro-felony either. I'm not pro going to jail. I'm not pro telling women what to do with their own bodies. I'm not pro that. And I get it. Here's my thought to you, everybody that's against it. Let God be the judge. Not you. You can't be the judge. Let God be the judge. But a federal judge has said no. And I'm not upset about that. I'm not, because I feel like you can't tell people what to do with their bodies. I think it was a very, very, when I heard about the bill and what it's, I understood the anti-abortion people and all these things. I understand all that, right? But you're trying to put people in jail. You're trying to take away their rights. And I get what you're saying. I'm not pro-abortion. I'm not. But I'm not pro getting in people's lives and judging them and putting them in jail. That's for God to do. That ain't for us to do. That's my opinion. I'm sticking with it. But yeah, so the law, House Bill 481, is one of the nation's most restrictive measures outlawing the procedure as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy when a fetal heartbeat is detected. That's how it got the name, the heartbeat bill. They can't come before, that can come before many women even know that they are pregnant. It includes some exceptions, including if the pregnancy risks the life of the mother or possess substantial or irreversible physical harm. by banning the pro-viability abortion. HB 481 violates the constitutional right to privacy, which in turn inflicts per se irreparable harm on the plaintiffs. U.S. District Judge Steve Jones wrote in his opinion, it was overturned. I'm not upset. I just think it's crazy. I mean, I just feel like a lot of these people just trying to turn back the clock. I do. Like, they want to turn back the hands of time. You cannot. You know, you can't tell people what to do. It was overturned. I'm not going to get into it. So, I just think it's, you know, a lot of people weighing in on it. I'm sure that's going to be all over the news tonight and tomorrow. You know, there are people who don't even want to come to Georgia and do business with us because of that. Yeah, like I'm speaking at She Podcast next weekend, and She Podcast is a huge conference for women who want to podcast. You get if you have not heard about She Podcast, go to shepodcastlive.com and find out more information. But I'm gonna be there speaking on Sunday. It's a 3-day event, and it's all about women who podcast. And I was with a gentleman. His name is Mark Dill. Last week, and he was telling me, I said, I heard podcasts that want to come back to Atlanta next year, and he was like, no, they're not. And I said, why not? Like, we're like a good place to be. And he said, because of the heartbeat bill. 600 women, 600 are coming this year to this event. Now, what does that mean for businesses around Gwinnett County? And by no means am I saying that business is more important than life, because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, because of something that's so restrictive, so ridiculous, trying to tell people what to do with their bodies. That's like me saying, hey, I don't want you to breathe right now because you are sucking up more oxygen than the next person. It's ridiculous. But anyway, there are companies who were saying, you know what, we don't even want to do business in Georgia because of that, because it's so the bill is so terrible. And so they're not coming back next year. They've already planned out 2020, and it won't be in Atlanta because of the heartbeat bill. However, the bill was overturned, as you can see, by a federal judge. All right. And it's sad. I just think it's crazy. Because you shouldn't be able to tell people what to do with their bodies. That's the part I don't think people understand. It is not about, agreeing to take the life of an unborn baby. It's about the rights. Like, what happened to the rights? If you take one right, you're going to take another right. I feel like you're trying to turn back the hands of time. That's what I feel. That's my opinion. I'm sticking with it. All right, let's move along. News you can use. Gwinnett is pursuing federal grants for transit operations funding. This is one of the key topics of everybody that I talk to on the political ballot that's running for a political seat. Transportation, because we have the county is growing quickly, and the need for transportation is one of the things that we know is needed here. So in what Gwinnett County Director of Transportation Alan Chapman described as an annual move, the county will apply for a $10.16 million federal transit administration funds to pay for Gwinnett County transit operations. Gwinnett commissioners gave their blessing for the application submitted. The funding is expected to help with 2020 and 2021 operations and capital projects for the county's bus service. The breakdown of the grant funding is expected to include $7.4 million for in FTA formula funding, as well as $2.75 million in congestion mitigation and air quality. Thank goodness. The county must pay nearly $3.18 million local funding to match to get the FTA grant, bringing the total up to the amount of the funding of $13.3 million. So, it's going to be some improvements. Yep. It's going to be some improvements on funding for transit. I know the referendum will be back up next year for those who want to bring MARTA back. So they'll be talking about that again. I've heard them talk about it. It's one of the topics of conversation. It sure is. Oh my God, some of these people are just, you know what? Okay, so this is another thing. I just don't understand. So the Tea Party reference carrying guns at the 287G forum raises alarm among Democrats. United Tea Party of Georgia says it is not advocating violence at the event. Then why bring guns? Here's what I'm talking about. If you ain't, so nobody there is saying they're going to bring a gun. Why are you bringing a gun? We're not advocating violence. We want to bring out guns. Why? They just did a meeting at the county back in July. Nobody brought guns. Back in, I think it was July, June. with the same 287G thing. Nobody brought guns. Everything was fine. Why you got to bring a gun? They go into the library and they bringing guns. This is what I'm talking about. What is wrong with these people? I don't get it. Like you claim to be these people that are supposed to be so righteous, but then you do stuff like this. Like, you don't see nothing wrong. Why bring guns? If you're not advocating, leave the guns at home. Come to the event. Nobody's bothering anybody. People just, they're talking. But you want to bring guns. And you see nothing wrong with that. We're not advocating violence. We're going to bring our guns. It sounds crazy. You know, because this stuff just ticks me off. You know, an email from the Unity Party of Georgia, which included a reference to carrying guns into the Gwinnett Library, where 287G forum is set to be held today, has Democrats alleging the Tea Party plans to intimidate opponents of the controversial immigration detention program at the forum. See? Because why bring guns? Just bring, if you want to come in, you have an opinion, you come in, you have an opinion, but you're going to bring your gun. Why? Just tell me why. Tell me why. Because you expect something to happen? You expect something to jump off? Because you probably going to be the one to make it jump off. The forum is being hosted by Georgia Latino Alliance for Human Rights, the Black Alliance for Just Immigration, Racial Justice Action Center, and Project South at 6 p.m. today at the library, which is located at 455 Camp Perrin Road in Lawrenceville. The organizers pitched the forum as a chance to learn about the real impact the 287G program has on immigrant communities. Proponents of the Gwinnett County's involvement in the program, however, have been framing it as an attack on the sheriff's office and have been encouraging their supporters to show up en masse. See what I'm saying? It's billed as a community forum. It will really be a place just for anti-Butch Conway and anti-law groups to speak their mind. The unsigned email from the United Tea Party of Georgia states, I am planning on going and would love to have some company. We need to arrive early because they may recognize us and claim the room is full. You can carry a weapon, open or concealed, in the library as long as they have a valid permit. I would certainly be armed. See how crazy that sounds? So they planning another. These people saying, hey, let's get together to discuss this, right? They're saying, we need some company. Come and bring your gun. You can carry your gun. You see how crazy that sounds? That doesn't sound good. That sounds like you are planning something. When they're saying, hey, we're going to get together, we're going to discuss this, and you say, I'm going too, but you come with me. We're going to bring our guns. Y'all crazy. I don't care what nobody say. It's crazy. Just thinking of negative stuff. This is a problem. Too much craziness. It's negative. You just thinking negative right out the gate. Just go and show up at home. Nobody on the other side said they was bringing their guns. And I hate to get off on a rant on this, but I don't understand why people don't see how they think about and say stuff that's just crazy. I'm going to a song because this is ticking me off. I don't even know why I read it this morning. Only because, you know, I want to give the opportunity for the news to be out there, you know. And I don't only read bad news, and that's not bad news. It's crazy news, is what it is. It's crazy news, like it is. You know, you thinking about starting a problem. You putting that bad energy out into the universe. They're probably gonna block us out and all those nonsense. Just show up. I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after giving you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County.
Don't push me any further to the edge, Just come into the wildlands of my mind,
back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Yeah. So, apartment annex from the 150-acre residential development in Gwinnett. So, the developer has eliminated plans for more than 400 apartments in a sprawling gated development, but the Luther residents are still concerned about the effects of the 465 houses and townhomes remaining in the plan. The residential project proposed by the developer Ashton Woods will go before the Duluth Planning Commission on Monday. The Planning and Development Department and an Ashton Woods representative held a third public meeting about the project called Encore Tuesday night. So they had that. So the goal right now, so Encore would be built on 150 acres of the land sandwiched between the shores of Chattahoochee River and Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. The land is currently occupied by two golf courses, the Hooch Golf Club and Peachtree Golf Center. The initial plans called for 450 apartments, 395 single homes, and 126 townhomes, a total of 971 dwellings. But the apartment proposal was strongly opposed by nearby residents. They were like, nope, we don't want it. So now they got to go back to the drawing board and see what to do with that. Yep. Tell you something. You got a problem? This is when you're supposed to step up and say, hey, I got an issue with that. But this is what I talk about when you want to go out and talk. You got it. When you got something going on, you got an opinion that you need to have out, when you get the opportunity to go to these meetings, this is your time to get out there and say, I don't want it. Because you got to think, 971 homes, yeah, that might add a little bit of overcrowding. Yep. So now we got to see how that's going to roll out. People, they stepped up like, yep, we don't want it. You know, I talk about this all the time. Like, they have a lot of public hearings. They have a lot of meetings where you can get in there and you could talk about stuff with people. And a lot of times people won't do it. But then you want to complain. You know, you want to complain about when it happens. You can't complain then. It's too late. You got to talk now. Get your opinion out there now. When they had that waste bill, they got up and said, we don't want the waste transfer station here. They got up and they spoke about it. And they didn't get it either. All right, let's keep it moving. There's a workshop today from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Think Outside Workshop. This workshop joins together like-minded individuals, encouraging them to go within, share, connect, journal, and enjoy guided meditation. Yes, that sounds amazing, right? Sounds refreshing. Yep, that's going to be this evening at Rose Jordan Park from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. There's a $5 fee. So if you want to go out, you can do that. The topic is happiness. Oh my God, that's a great topic. The topic is happiness. This is my first workshop this woman is doing outside of her home base in Louisiana. And she wants to teach you how to journal. Journal through thought-provoking questions. Close out with a guided meditation. This is nice. Think outside. Yep. She wants you to think outside of the box, get vulnerable, and connect with like-minded people. You can expect to partner up, share some affirmations with the group, journal through thought-provoking questions, and close out with a guided meditation. $5. If you are dealing with something right now, this may be the perfect place for you to be. This workshop tonight, it's only $5. You can come with a friend, but you are not allowed to pair it with your friend. You have to pair it with somebody else. They want to celebrate the art of expansion and vulnerability by getting to know someone new. Bring your favorite notepad or journal for all writing exercises. Yes. Yep. Yes. This is a public park and will be outdoors, so bring warm clothes, a blanket, yoga mat, whatever you need. Also, it's highly recommended to bring a tumbler or coffee mug with warm tea for grounding and to be waste-free. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I got to tell my friend about this. She's into this stuff. She got me into it. Yep, she got me into this. into being, looking inside. Because I used to do that. I was all about business. I wasn't about balance. I wasn't about energy. I wasn't about any of that stuff. It's all business. Now I'm about all that stuff. Chakra cleaning and tapping on the bowl with the sound and sound therapy and vibration therapy and energy healing. I'm all about it all now. So this sounds amazing. But anyway, it's $5. It's going to be at Rose Jordan Park tonight from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And Rose Jordan Park is located at 100 East Krogan Street in Lawrenceville. So get there a little early so you can get a park and all that good stuff. It's going to be outside, so make sure that you are prepared because it may be a little chilly tonight. It's going to be hot today, but by 7 o'clock the temperature may drop, and by 9 o'clock it may be real chilly. So check it out. $5. It's only $5. Rose Jordan Park, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. All right, so you want to learn some about real estate. There's a real estate networking event tonight. This is a free event from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. South Gwinnett's monthly real estate networking meetup for investors, real estate agents, and wholesalers is taking place tonight. So if you're interested in learning about any of this stuff, this is a good opportunity for you to go out and talk to these people. I thought about doing wholesaling. As a business person, you want to have more than one fire in the iron. One iron in the fire, one fire in the iron, one iron in the fire. And so for me, that means having multiple streams of income. And one of the things I had been looking at was real estate. So my first thought was to get my real estate license. That didn't pan out well. So yeah, I took the test and missed it by 7. It broke my heart because that was and I did, what I should have done? I did it online, right? So I did the training online because I was like, I can do it online. I would never do a 75-hour training online ever again. Now, I got my insurance license. I did that online. I think that was 20 hours. That wasn't bad. 75 hours of online training. Oh, my God, I'll never do that again. Like, that was so tough for me. And I should have just went to the class and took the class. But I didn't. I didn't do that. So I did it online, and I missed it by 7 points. It broke my heart. I didn't even go back to take it. I was like, scrap. Forget this crap. Because I want to know about real estate. So right now, I'm going to be working on my license for... to get my Series 6 and my Series 63 license. That's so I can do investments, right? Because it's all about creating a legacy for my family. It's all about leaving generational wealth behind for me. It's not about money. It's about what money can do, and money can secure your family. Money can take care of you in hard times, right? So for me, it's about being educated. And for anybody who's trying to leave generational wealth behind, you got to be educated. So for me, I need to know investors. I'm a numbers person. Like most people don't. That's why I'm such a geek. Like I'm a numbers person. That was my best subject in class in school, science and math. They were not writing in English, and I've written by 4 or 5 books. But science and math were my best subject in school. I like both of them. That's why I like the History Channel. That's why I'm so attracted to technology. But I also know that I need to have an education beyond those things, those basic things. And so for me, it's about business. It's about investing and things like that. So one of the things I had thought about when it came to real estate after I didn't get my license was, I got to figure out where do I fit in this real estate game. But that's not until I get these Series 6 and 63 license. Now, why is that so important to me? Because right now I want to open up my granddaughter a 529 plan or some kind of investment plan. So when she gets of age, she can decide if I want to go to school, do I want to take a trade, do I want to be a business owner, and the money is there. The capital is there to defeat whatever it is she want to do. I wish I had known this kind of stuff when I had my daughter, but I didn't, but I know it now. So that's important for me. So I already have a life insurance license. Now and so I can do annuities and things like that. Fixed index annuities. I can do those already, but I want to do more investments. I want to know how to do mutual funds and stocks and things like that and other variable kind of plans. But in order to do that, you have to be a licensed person. And so I'm working on my license right now to get that done. And once I get through with that, then I'm going to learn how to be a wholesaler for real estate. Because these things are important to me because I am on a path to build generational wealth for my family. And, if you want to get on that path, join us. We're going to be having some meetups coming up. But yeah, so anyway, if you want to go out tonight to learn about to network some investors and real estate agents and wholesalers, there's going to be a free event tonight, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's going to be located at Hilton Atlanta Northeast, and that's 5993 Peachtree Industrial Boulevard, and that's in Norcross. Again, that is at the Hilton Atlanta Northeast, 5993 Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. You want to go out there, learn about and meet and network with others in the industry? You can do that. You can. All right, you want to do some fitness? Okay, let's get off the list. Let's get off the serious. Let's get to some fun. Afro Dance Fitness. Yes, it's brought to you by Atlanta Dance Exchange. They got a class tonight. You want to know how to do some Afro dance and get fit in the process? $12. 7:30 to 8:30 this evening. Come work out. Meet and maintain your fitness goal with Afro Dance Fitness. Yes, the Atlanta Dance Exchange is located at 5245 Langford Park Drive, Suite G in Norcross. Tell them that Audrey sent you from the Good Morning Gwinnett show. When you guys go places and do things, let them know when you found out. They say, well, hey, how'd you hear about us? Say, I heard you on the Good Morning Gwinnett show. But it's $12 to do some Afro Dance Fitness tonight. $12, 7:30 to 8:30. It's going to be at the Atlanta Dance Exchange located at 5245 Langford Drive. And that's Suite G in Norcross. Go on out there, get your dance on. Get your dance on. You know it's Wednesday. So got Rush Hour Comedy. You know what time it is. It's that time. It's that time. Got Rush Hour Comedy coming up with your host, Mr. Patrick. Comedy, music, dance, and food. $20 to get in. It's a $20 fee. You want to have some laughs tonight? Go on out. Get your laugh on. Get your laugh on. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. It's going to be located at Kingsway Restaurant, 5955 Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and that's in Norcross. Yep. Get your laugh. It's $20. It's not free. So don't go there thinking it's free. You gotta pay. $20, $20 or $50. I don't know what the $50 for, but just know you gotta have at least $20 to get in the door. Kingsway Restaurant, 5955 Jimmy Carter Boulevard in Norcross. Go on now, get your laugh on. Need some more laughs? You want to be a little closer to home? Crack 'em up Wednesday. You know what that means, right? Crab legs. Crack 'em up Wednesdays. Yeah, the Atlanta Comedy Theater. Comedy, crab leg dinner for $20. General admission ticket to the comedy show and a half a pound of crab legs and all. Fixings includes admission price. Get to see the top 10 comedians, compete for cash prizes, and a chance to feature one of our headliners. Okay. Comedians on national television such as BET, Comic View, HBO Def Comedy Jam, Showtime at the Apollo, Comedy Central, hosted by Joel Byers. 8:30 to 10:30, the Atlanta Comedy Club. Get you some crab legs and have some fun. The Atlanta Comedy Theater, located at 4650 Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and that's in Norcross. $20. Doors open 8:30 to 10:30. Go on out there. Crack 'em up Wednesday, baby. You know what it is. Crab legs and comedy. All right, listen, I'm going to my last song, and I'll be back to give you my inspiration for the day. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Another cold and rainy night without you lying by my side. I can't sleep, already tried, but still I dream away. Thinking about the way it was, or maybe just the two of us. We had it all, but we got lost with nothing left to say. Days turned into months, you're still the one I want, but I carry on, yeah. But all the memories live inside of me, even when you're gone. How I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, baby, yeah. Oh, oh. dancing while we made new plans, but still I dream away. Thinking about the way it was, maybe just the two of us. We had it all, but we got lost with nothing left to say. Days turned into months, still the one I want, but I carry on, yeah. All the memories live inside of me, even when you're gone. How I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, one more time, baby. Ooh, I'm missing my sunshine. One more time now, baby girl. You and I could run the world. How I miss the sunshine. I need you, I need you. One more time now, baby girl. You and I could run the world. Girl, I thought that you were the one. How I miss the sun, missing all the sun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, one more time, baby, baby, yeah. I'm missing my sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. I'm missing the sunshine.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I always want to do like some my inspiration for the day, because I want you to feel inspired for the rest of your day. I know sometimes the day is rough and you don't feel like it. But anyway, so I want to give you my inspiration for the day. So my daily inspiration for the day is this: create your own path, hone your talent, be ready to show your talent, and don't doubt yourself. Let me say it again. Create your own path, hone your talent, be ready to show your talent, and don't doubt yourself. You got to believe in yourself, no matter what it is you're trying to do. Get educated. I talked about that a few seconds ago. If you know that there's something you're trying to do and you don't feel comfortable doing it, learn more about it. Like everything I've learned, I was self-taught. I learned how to be an entrepreneur. I didn't go to school for that. I was self-taught. I taught myself. So you can do the same thing. Create your own path. You don't have to follow somebody else's path. Follow your own path. And whatever you got to do to get on that path, to be successful at it, learn what you got to do, because that's important. And be ready to show up. A lot of times, we know a whole lot of stuff, but we are afraid to show up. You can't be afraid to show up. So be ready to show up. And by all means, don't doubt yourself. Thank you so much for being here with me today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 57 minutes with me, and I appreciate you. Be sure to go over to Good Morning Gwinnett if you missed any episode of the show by going to goodmorninggwinnett.com. Follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett. And follow me on Twitter at GM Gwinnett. And also, if you are a woman thinking about how to leverage podcasting to either start a business or grow a business, go to podchicks.com. That's podchix.com. And join the community there. There's a free trial. You can learn more about it. If you like it, stick around. If you don't, you can say goodbye. But again, thank you again for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow. Remember, I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. because I have to be somewhere, so I need to leave in enough time. So I'll be, and I'm also flirting with the thought of coming on early on Thursdays. Thursday is my late day, only because I network at 7:30 in the morning most of the time. But tomorrow I have another meeting. But I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Thank you again for listening. And just remember, share the show with your friends. Share it with your friends. Share it with your community. Share the show with your friends. All that good stuff. Appreciate you so much for being here. I really do. I really, really do. Until next time, y'all, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.